Hello everyone, Bruce Edwards Studios back again with another banger of a video, and this is another for a Samsaken guide. Now, the last video I did a Samsaken guide of how to play as Crimson X. Now I'm going to be doing a guide about the Blue Blur himself, Sonic the Hedgehog, the fastest thing alive. Sonic is actually a really good survivor. He is fast, and he's not only good for helping his team, fight the killer, but he also is pretty good for stalling the killer too. So, I'm gonna explain how to purchase him, how to unlock him, and his stats, and of course his abilities. I'm gonna give some more simple guides to, how to play them more efficiently. So, without further ado, let's get started with the guide. So, the first thing I'm going to mention is how to unlock him. How much money does this blue hedgehog cost? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, Sonic the Hedgehog cost $5,500,000 in order to purchase Sonic. So he's not as expensive as Crimson Max and Knuckles, but still pretty expensive enough. So he still takes some time to unlock. But, of course, as said before, you get a fuck ton of money when doing generators and such in Samsaken, so this isn't a big deal. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about his stats and his movesets, and I'll give a guide to how to play them more efficiently. So, let's talk about his stats. Sonic has 150 health and 175 stamina. And he's also pretty fast too. Like his base speed, he does run pretty fast. So it is hard for most killers to at least catch up to him. Unless you're playing as a fast killer, obviously. Now we gotta talk about his abilities. Sonic has two abilities. Spin Dash and Peel Out. Spin Dash is, well, straightforward. You Spin Dash. And you can use it for both ways. You either can use it to hit the killer to not only stun them, but you also knock them back too, and ragdoll him. Or you can use it for, well, to gain distance, to completely get as far away from the killer as possible, like I just did there against Expired Jack, because fuck Expired Jack, he's overpowered as fuck. But anyways, yeah. So now we got a second ability, Peel Out. When used, Sonic will play a animation. Eventually, he will start peeling out, which makes you run extremely fast. Of course, you gotta actually sprint to get the full value from it, so of course you gotta worry about wasting stamina and such. And of course, once peel out's over, it goes on cooldown. Now, there is a thing you can do with peel out as well. You can actually pick up another survivor to help him get away. Unfortunately, it's bugged, so I don't recommend peeling out to pick up survivors. I recommend using peel out to, get away. Normally, yes, you should use peel out to help survivors, but considering the ability is bugged like that, you can use it the normal way to get away, but to pick people up to save them, yeah, you can't do that, man. I'm sorry. You can't pick people with peel out. It bugs. And what's the bug exactly? It's simple. When you pick up someone with peel out, it just freezes you and your teammate in place until the ability ends. That's pretty much it. You can't really help your teammates with peel out. So the only thing you can do with peel out is just use it to get away from the killer pretty much. Oh, another thing you can do with peel out is that when you're preparing the peel out, you can still sprint while preparing the peel out, which is pretty cool. So now I'm going to give a guide to how to actually efficiently play Sonic. So, first things first, considering you have a lot of stamina and you run pretty quick, you can definitely take advantage of that, sorta. Just make sure you don't run out of... Just make sure you don't drain too much of your stamina, though. Eventually, you're going to have to use your abilities. And this is where his abilities come in. So, Spin Dash. Again, you can either use it to stun the killer and ragdoll him and slow him down, or you can just use it to escape. Now, depending on what killer you're facing, if it's a very easy killer to deal with, then Sonic can easily deal with them with the Spin Dash along with the rest of his team if they're fighting the killer, of course. But against Expired Jack, you might want to rethink that, because you can't really ragdoll Expire Jack. You can stun him. Okay, you do ragdoll him and stun him, but it doesn't push him back. Even then, it's like, I kind of recommend just using Spin Dash to gain distance from like someone like, you know, Expire Jack, because Expire Jack is overpowered as shit. But you're doing like any other killer that can actually pretty easily be dealt with as Sonic. Yeah, you can. I guess you can use Spin Dash. Like, or you can use Spin Dash if your like full-on team is locking in and just completely destroying the killer. Then yeah, go ahead and stun them too with a Spin Dash. Now with Peel Out. Considering Peel Out is bugged, making it so you can't really pick up survivors properly, I recommend using Peel Out to like just to get away from the killer pretty much. Don't use it to pick up teammates because again it's bugged. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about how to. That's pretty much the guide I need to speak of about the Bluebird himself, Sonic the Hedgehog. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, that's good to know. Anyway, fellas, I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.